As you could tell, a massive fire damaged several homes, causing thousands in damage.
And one family was left without a place to live. This was the scene near 14th and Whitewater Lane around 9 o'clock last night. Officials say the cause of the fire was electrical. Thankfully, no one was home at the time. One firefighter, though, was taken to the hospital with minor injuries.
And here's a look at the home today, which was considered a total loss. In total, there's $235,000 in damage to the 3 homes that were affected. Channel 8's Taylor Trujillo spoke with one of those neighbors whose home was damaged.
Around 9 Sunday night, this house on Whitewater Lane was completely engulfed in flames. The morning after, neighbors experiencing a range of emotions from shock to relief, an entire block left speechless.
I really feel sorry for the family who was affected on all those 3 houses, and I think there are small kids in that house too.
Each one with their own story of how it unfolded.
My daughter's about 18 months old, and we were trying to get her laid down to go sleep, and then my wife, she kind of heard like an explosion.
Someone was ringing the doorbell like viciously, like just nonstop.
I got to their door, I started beating on their door and ringing their doorbell, and
so I thought that was weird, not even like giving us time to go to the door.
it was very small. It wasn't like a large one, like a transformer exploding. It was more like pops and various fire-related noises. So I poked my head out my daughter's window, and the neighbor's house was like completely engulfed in flames.
But I just remember like a look of panic. But then there was like ash, you know? So it was like very doomsday-ish because there was like a yellowish glow over our house.
And we just kind of sat and watched it burn.
Neighbors were just glad that the fire department showed up at the nick of time.
Right when we got out, there was no firefighters, so it was like pretty panicky seeing like that house on fire even. But man, the firefighters got here, and I feel like they did such a good job of getting it out so quickly.
I'm just glad that we have people like that watching our backs when we're not around to protect ourselves, kind of thing. I think I watched the whole thing go down, and I watched those guys just fearlessly go in there, and that's pretty admirable.
As for the family, everyone made it out safely. No residents were injured.
And pray for them.
Yes, indeed. Lots of praying.
Yes, yeah, lots of prayers.
Thankfully, after an eventful end to the weekend, the community still stands.
Stuff like this kind of brings everybody around and kind of really rallies the community, so I think it's important for us all to stick together like this.
Reporting in Lincoln, Taylor Trujillo, Channel 8 Eyewitness News.